Welcome back to the program, and we want to thank you for continuing to watch. We started out the top of the program just to let people know, if you're just joining us, where the Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office announced an arrest on a 16-year-old murder case, and that involved actually the murder of Enola Boudreaux, 73 years old, resident of the LaRose area at the time, and they have announced that they have arrested Sonny James Guidry, who was, at the time of the crime, a neighbor, and he's charged with first-degree murder. His mother is also charged with an accessory after the fact to first-degree murder, and Mr. Guidry's mother's name is Diane Vining Billiot, and you can see it up there on your screen. And the Lafourche Parish Office announced that after 16 years old, they have made an arrest, and now we'll go through the judicial system, and justice will be attempted. And I'm sure, that the efforts of the Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office are obviously appreciated by the family as well as the residents of Lafourche Parish. And there's the victim there 16 years ago. A horrific murder and a tragic crime, but the silver lining is that an arrest has been made after 16 years. So good job on the Sheriff's Office to keeping at it. It's refreshing to know that our local law enforcement agencies are out there working for us, even though something may not be in the media or in the headlines the whole time. Thanks for calling, and welcome to the show.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello.
I'd like to make a statement and ask the preacher man something.
Okay.
All right. Well, I've been listening to this show a long time with him coming on and having nothing good to say about Louisiana and its people or their churches or the Republicans, but never mentioning any criticism concerning the president. So I'd like to ask him, being that he's so critical of the people, I'd like to know what he thinks about the president after the election going overseas and shaking hands with a terrorist in countries and promoting the idea that we, the Americans, are responsible for the way that they feel to kill people by saying that we were arrogant and non-Christian.
Okay.
I'd really like to know his answer on that.
Okay. I appreciate the call. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I understand your point. All right. Let's go to the next caller. Thanks for calling. Welcome to Bayou Time.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Just fine, Jimmy.
Good.
I'm a first-time caller.
Well, thank you very much.
I could not sit back and listen anymore.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
Sure.
First, I go to church every Sunday, my family and I do. I will not say the religion, it's not Catholic, but it's white and black. We have a black minister and a white minister.
Uh-huh.
We have never mentioned Obama. Never.
Right.
And that's really illegal.
Yeah.
To go into a church and talk about who you vote for. And I know black churches do that. I have seen some of them and been there.
Well, some of them. I'm sure some white churches do it. That's the whole thing. It's not a race thing.
Maybe so. But I have a lot of things I want to say real quick.
Okay.
Hurry up. I'm tired of people saying that Obama's black. He's not black. He's white and he's black. He's a mixture of color. Okay?
Well, but his race is black. I mean...
not really. He had a black dad and a white mother.
Well, but I mean...
And who raised him? His white grandparents.
Right.
The black one left him and the white one left him. So the black grandparents get all the
But he's always registered. I mean, he's always been listed. He proudly indicates that he's black. So
well,
I mean,
that's what people want to say, but he's not.
Well, but I'll disagree with you on it. But go ahead, finish your comment.
That's fine. That's fine if you want to. White people are the ones who put Obama in office.
Okay.
Only because they were voting against Bush. That's the only reason. The man has no experience at a job, 2 years in the Senate. He doesn't know how to work at a job. He is making our country socialism, and I can't wait till we can put him out in 2012.
All right.
And we gave him $2 trillion the other day to go spend on trying to get voted in again. And all he does is go on vacations, and his wife goes on vacations, and they go out and he got in buses and trains and just go party it up with all kind of people.
Okay, I understand.
Let me say one last thing.
Okay, but hurry up, because I understand your point.
This is beyond his pay grade.
All right.
He cannot work in the White House.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate your, I appreciate your opinion. I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there that disagree, and of course I disagreed with some of those comments as well, but some of them I understand as well. Well, I understand all of them, and I appreciate you very much calling in and sharing your opinion. Thanks for calling. Welcome to Bayou Time.
Good evening.
Hey.
Hey, Jimmy. I'm a veteran, and it's really tragic that we lost the men in Afghanistan.
Yes.
And personally, I feel like we should pull out of that war. We've been there far too long, and the toll that it's taking on our country, as far as the cost to fight that war, and the economic shape that our country's in,
I understand.
we can defend just as well from stateside. I think we need to clean up our own backyard and start taking care of things in our country that are immediately needed to be taken care of. And,
I would think that opinion is probably within the majority of the United States now.
Yeah, because, in the event that things get to whatever point that our government would like to see in Afghanistan, if the shoe was on the other foot, what would Afghanistan or Iraq or these other foreign countries that we render all this help to ever do for us? They might send a bomb to us, and that and some of the other things that have gone on in this country. I think our country is really away from where it needs to be as far as putting their trust in God.
Right.
And I think our country is really going to be judged for it. And that's why the shape that this country is in. After the 9/11 scare of terrorism, everybody was, oh, God help our nation, and God this and God that. Then it was okay to talk about God. But after that's gone away, then it's like separation of church and state and all these things where they don't want you to, bring up God. It's we've turned our heart away from God, and our country is really going to pay the price for it, and that's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate you sharing that opinion. Thanks for calling, and welcome to Bayou Time. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, thank you for calling.
Hi, my name is Rachel Havis. I'm from Thibodeau.
Okay.
Y'all the Clark Kids played in the Homer Civic Center recently.
Okay.
And I was wondering when y'all going to air it.
I'll tell you what I can do. I'll have to check with Jason Serenier, our producer, and I'll have to try. If you stay on, if you keep listening to the program, as soon as I find out, I'll go ahead and announce it. Now you're talking about something that occurred in Thibodeau.
No, sir, in Homer.
In Homer, at Tark?
Yes, sir.
And what was it specifically?
They were playing the bells.
Okay, playing the bells. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay. You see, I don't think that HTV was involved with the coverage of that. I think that was a cable. I'm being told right now that HTV did not have a camera crew there. So HTV will not be showing it.
Okay, they told us y'all would be airing it.
Well, no, it must be on some other cable venue. I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I think what happened, ma'am, it aired this weekend because it was a live telethon.
Okay.
So they didn't tape it. It was aired live.
Okay.
At the time it occurred, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Appreciate it. Thanks for calling. Welcome to Bayou Time. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Doing fine, thank you.
Good.
My opinion is,
All right.
my comment is, for the future, and it will come to pass, that America will be purged.
Okay.
And purge means cleansed. And cleanse means from sin. And we're not trusting enough and going too fast. And that's just my comment. You might want to comment.
Well, let me ask you, just ask, I mean, is it only America? Would other countries be purged as well?
When the war started, it started something big with other nations and things. But sometimes a human being will go into a war without God.
Okay.
And there have been many wars with God, and they come out good. But when we start something like this, it sparks.
Okay.
And it's going to be continuous war until the end. And I'm sure everyone listening knows how everything's going and what's going to be. And those that are not ready for depression, or when way back in World War II, well, they must get ready now.
Right.
Because they have to be prepared. Now, the ones that are prepared, they will come through it, and they will trust God to see them through it.
Okay.
And they already ready for this. And it's not going to be the young people with generation of computers that's got everybody's mind.
I understand.
We can have an America, but we must think of everyone in America because everyone voted. So we can't have this class and that class. Everybody in the Lord is very important, and
Well,
He loves you, okay?
Thank you very much. I appreciate those comments. We are out of time. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. What we're going to do, we need to take another break. When we come back, we have Mr. Hank Babin, Pastor Steve Graves, and Melissa LeCompte, and they are all dealing with the Mulberry Baptist Church online auction for Haiti, and we'll be discussing that when we come back from the break.